What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Today's video, we have got a gear review video. This isn't a fishing reel or rod or bait or anything like that, but it's actually a couple of tools that we will be able to use out on the boat. Runcl has sent me a few of their things to try out, so we are going to crack those open. We'll unbox those and we'll check them out. So let's roll that intro and we'll get into it, guys. All right, guys, so this is what we are unboxing today. It's a set of two tools. We've got the fishing pliers S9/S10 and fish gripper combo. I believe we got the S9 in here because I wanted the slightly larger pair. So we are going to, let's crack this thing open. Well, first off, we've got, I'm just going to go over a little bit of the things on the back here that it says they can do. We've got, let's see, your grip line. It can cut braid. It has a split ring tool on it. Crimp leaders. We don't use leaders, but that's a really good tool to have if you need it for other things. Crimp sleeves. That's actually, when we're working on the boat, when I did all of my my electronics, we could have used that tool for all kinds of other stuff. And then the gripper, it looks to be just a basic non-punctured lip gripper. So I actually broke mine that I had a couple weeks ago when I was fishing with Eddie. We tried to put one on that massive striper, and the striper's jaw was too big and it broke my clamp. So, all right. Not gonna lie, that is not the color of green I thought they would be. All right, so here they are. Oh, I was trying not to do that. All right, we dropped a little keychain here. All right, so first we're gonna do the gripper first, just because it's real basic, real simple, really not much to it. So there we go. That's actually got a nice grip to it. It's what's that called when it's like jagged like that? I can't remember what that's called. Starts with an S, I think. I can't remember all of a sudden. I just woke up. I'm a little groggy. So it'll do the job for sure. The only time that I really use this is when I'm weighing my fish. I don't like to take the metal hook and go through their gill. I would much prefer just, clamp onto their jaw like so and then weigh them off of that. I like it better. And this, heck, that's probably close to 5, 6, 7 ounces. That's actually pretty heavy. So we would just have to adjust accordingly on the scale for how much that weighs. So next product. So I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't know this before they sent it to me. I've seen these plenty of times before. It's just one of those products that everybody kind of has their own version made of it with the exact same case, lanyard. It is what it is, but it's still a really good tool to have. So I'm actually going to put the split ring on here. I have one of these that Old 18 experimented with back in the day before we went with everything being 100% American made. I'm actually going to use the tool here to get this split ring on there because I'm struggling. So, like I said, Old 18 had one of these, and I like them a lot. We sold a bunch of them, but then, like I said, this was before we went 100% American made. So they've got the Runcl emblem on there. It's already coming off, but either way, they put it on there. You can put this on your belt here for a belt loop, or you've got your lanyard here that you can just attach it wherever you want. Or no, I'm sorry, I forgot. No, I forgot. These actually go on here. My mistake. I forgot how these things actually work. The split ring doesn't go on the case. The split ring actually goes on the pliers themselves. The clip goes, the D-ring, or yeah, D, whatever these things are called, the lanyard, whatever, it goes here like that. And then the split ring actually goes down here onto the pliers. That way, when you've got it attached to your belt loop, they don't fall in the water like I've done before. So there we go. I just had to remember how they connect. So slide right in there just like so. Nice little kit to be able to hold on to them. So let's check out the tool itself. So we've got our split ring tool right here. We have got our crimper here. You can do all of your, you can crimp the metal leads. You can crimp, like when we were doing our electronics, you can crimp the butt connectors. And then this is your braid cutter here. So let me get a piece of braid and let's see how well it works. All right, we have our braid here. This is 40-pound test 832 braid from Suffolk. Let's just stick it in over here and let's see how well it cuts it. Okay, not bad. You do still have to put, I'll put a little bit of pressure on it, but that's, that's the braid cutting life. So you can actually hear it. Cool. All right, so they cut well. I'm happy with that. They cut 40-pound braid very, very, very easily. I don't have any 65-pound test braid in here with me right now, or we would use that one as well. Let's see here. What else does this thing do? Split rings, braid cutter, line gripper, crimp leads, and crimp the sleeves. So I went over everything with it. It really doesn't weigh all that much either. It is spring loaded, as you can see. So it makes life a lot easier while you're trying to use everything. And it does have is that an Allen wrench? Yeah, it has an Allen wrench head in it. So if it were to loosen up, you would be able to retighten it pretty easily on its own. All right, guys, there it is. That is the review of the Runcl pliers and fish gripper. I like them a lot. It's really hard to beat some of these things. I know that they're real basic stuff, and a lot of people are like, oh, really? That's really not that big of a deal. I get it. Some of you guys are that way about it, but when you're out on the water, it really does help a lot. I've got fishing braid everywhere. When we're out on the water, guys, I'm starting to use a little bit more braid, especially with like my Alabama rig, because we had one day where I lost 7 of them. So we are, that was an expensive trip. So we're using a lot more braid. That's why I have that 40-pound test braid, because usually I only use 65-pound test, but I didn't want that big of a line on the A-rig. So I went with 40-pound test. I was thinking maybe I could cast it a little bit better. Guys, if y'all like these videos, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know where you're watching from. If you guys have ever used these products, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about them. We've got fishing video coming up Friday, guys. It's a doozy, y'all. We have an accident on the boat. So if you guys want to see that accident, a little bit of blood, by all means, go over there, check out Friday's video. It'll come out at 3 p.m. this Friday. Take care, everybody.